Alright guys, thanks for checking in Stormtopia.com and Stormtopia.com Facebook page. We're going to have our daily weather update right now. Current national radar imagery showing that we're under a pretty quiet weather pattern. We do have a couple snow showers and heavier snow bands across the Rocky Mountain area of the western U.S., where we do have a cold front coming through today, which is going to bring cooler air to the western part of the country. I'm expecting over the next 24 to 48 hours that some areas could see an additional 6 inches or so in the west. In the east and central United States, things are quiet at this point. Let's take a look at the model right now. Start you off with the NAM here as we go through time. I'll take you out to tomorrow, and you can see at this point that cold front that we're tracking today across the west is really defined as a very strong trough, major dip in the heights. At the same time, it's very warm to the east, and what we see developing here is between these two areas of warm and cold air is very high shear across the eastern south central U.S. back into the western mid-south U.S. And what we see developing here is a low Cape, high shear severe weather outbreak, especially with that warm and moist air out of the Gulf of Mexico. So later Monday into Monday evening, northeast Texas and Arkansas, as well as southern Missouri, western Tennessee Valley, going to be seeing some severe weather with tornadoes breaking out. At the same time, by early Tuesday morning, a low pressure center has developed across northern Missouri. And remember, with that cold front across the west, it's so cold that we are seeing backside snow back into Minnesota, back into the eastern plains as we go through time. And we could see snow even spreading into Wisconsin by later in the day on Tuesday. Again, more storms coming back into the Tennessee Valley, into the Mid-South by Tuesday evening. Early Wednesday, the breakaway low pressure center is out of our hair in southern Ontario. By that point, we also have just a gully washer of a storm moving up the east coast for Wednesday. Looks like rain, not snow. I know it's a heartbreaker, but this is not the first storm of the season, meaning that we do have other chances for snow out there. Here's the NAM that we've been looking at, but the GFS has some grid scale feedback issues where it overdevelops quantitative precipitation. QPF just develops really heavy areas of precipitation called precip bombs that is showing up 60 to 72 hours out. And I did tweet that earlier today, and that's certainly something that we're noticing. So for now, we're going to take a look at the NAM because of the GFS's grid scale feedback issues. Later Wednesday, heavy rain making its way on through New England, and cooler air making its way on through the Midwest, back into the Northeast behind the storm. By the time we make our way out to Thursday, these areas are below normal, with a NAO, North Atlantic Oscillation, starting to get a little closer to neutral here on the ensemble pattern models here. We're going to start to see a stronger ridge building back into the west and southern U.S. A little cough today. And at the same time, though, behind the storm, it's just plenty cold across the east. The Climate Prediction Center making no bones about that, with their warm in the west, extremely cold in the east. Very much agreed with the GFS model right now. But wow, yeah, you can't even make out any borders in here in the southeast U.S. That's how cold they're expecting it to be, how below normal they're expecting it to be. And of course, as we make our way out into next weekend, things are looking relatively quiet. Of course, more storms and cold fronts coming back into the western U.S., but quiet primarily. If you look at the long-range GFS, you can see how this setup that we've been seeing causes more and more storms into the longer range, not just gully washers, but snowstorms. I don't really want to look at the long-range GFS in this video just because, you know, we get excited and then it shows, it doesn't show it, and it's just flip-flopping, and again, it can be kind of mentally draining. So instead, we'll take a look at the more forecastable time period, which we've done in this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please spread the word about our website, and have a great day.